Woo! Wow. Okay. 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 Woo. Okay. Mm. Oh no. Go. Go. Okay. Oh. Ah. Woo. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay. Oh. Woo. Woo. Okay.